I need
swearing.
to... No swearing.
No.
What do you take me for? What do you take me for, Tom?
What would I take you for? Oh, hello. Oh, I need to mute my laptop. Hello.
Hello.
As you can see on the screen. Hello, everybody.
It's working.
Look at Emberg's oops. Look at your little
Oh, what?
emoticon. That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I wish we could have those, but we obviously can't. Oh, look at all the smiley faces. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to... What day is it?
Who knows anymore? It's...
Tuesday.
Is it?
Tuesday, but it feels like Monday because yesterday was obviously the bank holiday.
It feels like every day. Every day feels like every other day.
Tuesdays feel like Wednesdays, Wednesdays feel like Tuesdays. Oh my goodness. How is everyone today? I hope you're all well. Jamie, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. I hope everyone appreciates the work that I put into making this excellent text graphic.
Yeah, it's very word art.
Yeah, I wasn't even going for that, but like now you've said it, it's like I wish I thought of that. Then I could have done something more.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's perfect. Bad Speed says or tisdag in Swedish.
Tisdag.
Tisdag. Oh, it's dag. Right, I see.
Very clever.
They're learning things. Very early internet homepage.
Yes,
right. Today is Tuesday's No Jam Day. Today we're just going to be a bit freeform. Jamie's going to show you how some of the DreamsCom show floor came together because that thing was mad impressive.
Impressive. Yeah.
So if you've got any questions about that, let us know. If you've got any general questions, let us know. Doesn't have to be about dreams. It could be about
anything. Just ask us how we're doing.
How we're doing.
Yeah.
Just pop it in the chat. But Jamie, where do you want to start?
Well, I thought I'd start off with showing off this really cool rainbow text thing that I was doing. Because why not? You got to start somewhere, Tom. You got to start somewhere. A really good workaround for making rainbow text is just use signal generators. We're going to see a lot of them today. I don't know. I just set this up and I thought that's a good thing to start. It's quite a solid subject, isn't it? Rainbow text. That's what everybody wants. Like if you're not going to make a game in Dreams, just make rainbow text. That's all I say.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
It's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how
you're
achieving the early 2000s word art.
I am. Yes, that's all I do. That's just what I am. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to get rid of that because that's...
Falco asks, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? What is for dinner for me? I'm having shepherd's pie, actually.
Oh!
Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to that.
That's a good choice.
It is, thank you. Yes,
nice.
I'm actually really looking forward to that.
That'd be good. Right. Oh, look at this llama.
Oh, cute.
Look at this llama.
Yeah, I decided to go low poly, which isn't actually low poly. It's actually very stressful to make low poly in Dreams because it's just a lot of subtracting stuff and a lot of kaleidoscopes. But it's fun in the end. Yes, it's an obsession. I just can't help it. Yeah, I just thought I'd just show off a bit of this project because I did before, and people seem to like where I'm going with this. Anything to just not develop Llama Quest 2, actually, just
stop doing it. Yeah, it's
just not bother with it anymore. You know,
it's not going to happen, is it? Oh, look at it.
Other stuff. Yeah.
So how is that done, Jamie?
Let me show you a few things. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you a really cool thing before I went any further. I'm just going to let him just kind of idle a bit and just see and hear what happens.
Oh, he's going to sleep. Oh,
he's sleepy little llama.
Oh my goodness.
Sleepy llama.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
That's so cute.
I made the music change as well. I don't know if that's audible or not. It's quite quiet, but basically it's going to turn whatever track's currently playing into like a music box version, just to make it a bit cutesy when you wake up. It's like, boom, I'm back.
Oh my goodness. Why Ledbetter says my daughter has a pacifier with a llama on it that just looks just like that.
I need a picture of that because.
When did you launch a range of pacifiers, Jamie?
Well, actually, it's that is actually a really good thing. Like I could turn this into so many different things. It's gonna be a huge hit. All this branding that I'm doing for it, which is like none whatsoever, but whatever. Yeah. I visited this earlier and I was like, I'm quite happy with my microchip in this one.
Yeah.
Like it's suitably formed well, I suppose, and then I looked at the middle one with the animations. I thought, oh, good grief.
Yeah.
When you look at your old project and it's like, what on earth is all this? just to make like it's. What was I thinking, Tom? That's what I want to know. I have every right to be chastised for this because it's just terrible. But one thing we could do on stream is just like let's find out what all this does. Like, because I have no idea. Let's work together, chat. You know, let's.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. My PS4 is taking off. It's quite close. It's sort of like I have a desk and it fits very well on one of the shelves underneath.
It's got a nice spot.
It just slides in, Tom. It's perfect. Yeah, and it gets warm and a bit worry.
Warm and a bit worry.
Warm and a bit worry. Yeah.
White Ledbetter's going to send you a picture of the pacifier when his daughter gets home.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you so much.
And people can't seem to hear anything from your PS4, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Hold on.
Is it true?
Let me see if I can hear anything.
I'm going to play it and see if you can hear any music or.
I don't know. When should there be music now?
There should be, but it's quite quiet. That's the only thing. If I turn it up
maybe it's just a bit quiet.
A bit quiet. I'm gonna bass boost this. No, not really.
Boost that bass.
How's that? Is that a bit better?
There it is. There it is.
There it is. There's the music.
There it is. That's it. That's the one.
Hey, you might be able to hear the music box better now then. Much better. Yay, good. It was just me being really cautious about how much...
Everyone's like, yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Boom. Oh, it's going to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Get back up, you lazy thing. There we go. Cool. Right, I'm coming out of that before I get too enveloped in llama stuff because...
Oh, that's perfect. No idea. Also no idea.
Also no idea. I have great tracking items. I mean, you can't deny.
You do.
And seeing them. I totally didn't do that today in preparation for this stream. Insomniac give. Cool. Right. Where should we start? Shall we start with a bit of DreamsCom? Yeah, where should we start? It's nearly 10 past. Where shall we start with this?
Where shall we start?
You'd think I was going to stream for like 10 hours. It's not happening.
Mr. Case Jones says, do you like being the llama guy?
It's an odd question because...
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. What can I say? No. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Yeah. It has its benefits, I suppose. But you also have that constant expectation that you're going to release a game one day and it's just not going to happen, you know? I mean, sorry to drop that on you so soon, but... I've got bigger projects. Tom, you know what I'm talking about. I sent you a screenshot this morning.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm on about.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He is working on something.
Yeah. Something.
But yes, we'll distract from Llama Quest 2, but we'll... Right, so we're going to look at one of the halls.
I say we're in. I say we're in, but...
DreamsCom is big and busy.
It's a bit of a behemoth, isn't it? Look at this.
Yeah.
I picked the perfect one to music triangle. Nice. Perfection.
So for some context for those of you that don't know what DreamsCom was, DreamsCom was a show that we ran in, when was it? July? Yes, July.
It was July, yeah.
That was a explorable games convention inside Dreams, which had 43 halls full.
Yeah.
Of booths from different community members. So this is just one of 43, and
just
all of these booths you see here were created by community members. It was to show off your latest games, to show off your personality in Dreams, do whatever you wanted to, and it was amazing. And it's the first of its kind. And Jamie here made it work.
I did. Somehow we got there in the end, didn't we? It was quite a big undertaking, but
we did.
Yeah. We did it, man. It was really cool. Yeah.
Well done, Jay. Well done.
Oh, but obviously not without the help of people who helped to assemble it, which was like you and Abby and Jamie Cook, and I'm probably forgetting loads of people here. Susie helped us as well.
Susie, all the QA team.
QA team as well.
Tom.
Charlotte, Tom Wild. Yeah. It was crazy times, and everyone helped out. Everyone chipped in to make DreamsCom what it is. So yeah.
Thank you.
One awful thing about this. Let's get away from the good stuff. I didn't actually group any of the floor tiles. So it's
Jamie,
like, I know my organisation skills need to be, bumped up a little bit, but
Jamie, Jamie, Jamie.
that's another thing entirely.
The question from Andy Mation was: is there
Howdy.
anything you're already intending to do differently for DreamsCom 21?
Yes, and we can't talk about it because I'm
Because
already
we,
developing stuff for it. Like, I don't know if you remember this, but like it was 2 days after DreamsCon had finished, and I was reading the feedback that people were putting on Twitter, and we
yeah,
had lots of like um, I don't know how much I can say. Some people were taking lots of screenshots,
yeah,
and we
oh
were
yeah, yeah.
like, we're like that's the same puppet in every one. That's like the same puppet. So that we're
Read into
working
that
on
what you
that.
will.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can read into it too much if you want
Yeah,
to. Too little, give us a lot of room for going
I
back
think
on what
yeah.
we said.
DreamsCom, we learnt so much from DreamsCom, both on a design level, on a community interaction level, that you'll see us, you'll see how we've learned. I think really quite easily. But yeah, there's plenty, and it's to do with how you engage with DreamsCom. Will definitely DreamsCom 21 will be just this, but a
I'm
million
so
times
excited. I'm so
more
excited
impressive.
already. And we were talking about this on the Dream Bubble 5th anniversary podcast.
Yeah,
Where that's that's so weird. Like I'm not used to saying stuff like that. You think I'm just like actively getting offers to join people's podcasts, and it's just mad,
look at
mad.
you,
High,
baller.
yeah, well, high supply. Yeah, but like we were saying, it's like we've got so many different events now, and we can only go up from here because we've only just started doing these kinds of events, and this was the first one apart from the impies, but that wasn't really interactive.
No,
It wasn't
this
so
is the
much
first
that you
time.
could, yeah,
Yeah, like Dreamwalk. This is Dreamscom was kind of an evolution of Dreamwalk,
yes,
in that it was like getting the community to create their own take on something. So Dreamwalk was, and like in all honesty, when we did Dreamwalk, Dreamscom wasn't an idea, was it? Like
it really wasn't.
it
Yeah,
wasn't.
it was really really
Um,
crazy.
but from what we learned from just doing Dreamwalk, which was obviously just a sort of real smaller scale social activity,
Hmm.
we learned that how we could we had because we kind of had a template, but we kind of didn't with Dreamwalk.
Yeah, it was so weird,
Um,
wasn't it?
yeah,
It came together really quickly, and I think that really helped us when we got
yeah,
to DreamsCom because we had a lot of. I mean, I'm just going to back out here just to show people, but there are a lot of halls. I don't know if you can
mm,
see that, but lots of different halls that we did, and like Tom said, we had 42 and a half halls because we had one hall that
yeah,
had 4 booths in it. But yeah, it's quite a lot
yeah.
of stuff there. So we had to
Case,
adapt, and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Casey asks, he demands an entire floor to himself next Dreamscom.
I mean,
We
we'll
can talk
see.
about that.
We'll see what we can do.
Zelly Beans asks, "Do you ever update in case people have worked more on booths?" Mine isn't.
Uh,
We updated once or twice after the show, but we kind of obviously Dreamscom exists within Dreams forever, but we kind of ended Dreamscom uh,
yeah,
about 2 or 3 weeks afterwards, just because we had to move on to other projects. Um,
that's true. We did, and
so we
also,
did update a couple of times, and we tried to
yeah,
fit in as much as we could. Um, but obviously we are but a small team. We had such an amazing response, and again, these are all things that we're going to take into learning for
yeah.
next year's.
Of course, that's what I was thinking. Like even now, I'm still getting messages to add booths to Dreamscom, and I'm like, it ended like 2 months ago. Leave me
Yeah,
alone. But
yeah,
also at
bless.
the same time, it might be good to like get started already. I mean, we have a template that's still available. I think it's still visible. But if you just want to get that practice in, just to work with really sort of low thermal limits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this as well. We had the 1% challenges, which really help people to create assets that are quite complicated. Like I don't know, like on visibility, when you just look at one of them, you think, oh wow, like this one for instance, Goblin's Burger, which is
yeah,
fantastic. You would not think like a few months ago, before all the streams and all of the 1% challenges, that this is like possible under a certain thermal limit. But people have just gone like above and beyond just to get massive, like huge assets into this, and
yeah.
I think it's good practice, like in general, like when you're making dreams, making any kind of scene at all, like just see how much you can like trade off between the gameplay and the graphics that more, and
Absolutely.
that will definitely help you with future community events, because obviously we can't like as much as we'd love to have an entire floor dedicated to Mr. Casey Jones. I've I've put that there just to massage his ego a bit, but yeah, if we just gave someone their own floor, I suppose, then we're going to have like lots and lots of content, and in the end, we probably won't get that many people playing it because it'd be too big. Which is why we like the sort of smaller events. I mean, it's a huge event, don't get me wrong, but the booths themselves are quite small, but they make up a nice little community haven, and that's what we like. That's what we like to see.
It worked for how we wanted to.
Yeah.
Cap Giles wants to know what's up with the text display off the screen down the bottom.
That, my friend, I will show you. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is that? Sorry, pardon my French there. Heck, oh, bleep me out.
Me.
I know they're all out today. Yeah, that is just the text display coming up to mention which is the next floor or hall in the sort of flow of halls that we have. So it sort of hides underneath and then it pops into existence. Sorry, Weirdy, I know I said heck. I'm probably going to get banned for this, aren't I? That's devastating. Devastating.
Strikes.
I better not say anything else. I'm so sorry. Another thing I really want to show off.
Yeah.
I went to do this as soon as we finished DreamsCom because I was so proud, and it was the first thing that I did in preparation for DreamsCom, and it was the puppets that we have, the randomized puppets that walk around. Let me see if I can find one in this absolute mess of totally well organised things. Let me find something. Ah, there we are. Oh wait, hang on, that's not quite the one that I wanted.
Oh, you got too many.
Far too many. So many halls, I don't even know if... Ah, there we go. Right, this one's interesting. New puppet, because it wasn't technically used in DreamsCom, but it kind of was. In the promotional video that we had... It was, but it wasn't. In the promotional video that we had to celebrate DreamsCom and all the entries that we had, I was sort of asked to make a version of the puppet that had these really weird PS2 era animations. Like, so I just want to, yeah. So every now and then the puppet would take a picture. Oh my goodness! Look at how awful this one is, or something. I don't know. Oh, whoa! And this one, I think they're just lost. I don't really know what I was doing with that one, but yeah, I just wanted to show that off. And it was like when I was doing this, I wasn't I didn't have an idea of how the logic would look, so it ended up being like a massive randomizers and signal generators going into timers. It's really far more complicated than it needs to be just to make a puppet look around a bit. I just wanted to show it because it's just so stupid. And what was I thinking? Oh my goodness!
Well, it made it feel like a real show, which was really, really cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, sorry, Wild Better 10 said that's like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater NPC. That's exactly what I was going for. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. When the pedestrians had goals for you to do, like do a kickflip over that lamp or something, then they did. Then when you did the goal, then they'd be like, oh wow, and then they do they do like a certain animation. Yeah, exactly. That was pretty much what I was going for at the time.
Nice, perfect.
But yeah. But this is the one we know and love. This is the puppet that we had. Yeah, and again I had the same experience as I did with the llama. I went into this chip and I thought, oh, that's nice because there's only 2 gadgets in there. I wonder if that's going to be indicative of the other 2 microchips. And it turned out not to be, because we've got a randomizer here, which basically controls the appearance of the puppet, which is quite fun to mess around with, actually, just to see how much I could get away with in such little thermo. I mean, I think it's watch me put the thermo in here and be like 59 gameplay, 32 graphics. And we could only have one puppet. Yeah, so for this element,
that's incredible.
2%, 3% graphics, 2% gameplay, and it was just like how much could we get away with in that case? So I'll just talk through what we actually had in here. So these 3 randomizers, they control... sorry, what am I doing? They control... Let me back out of this group. There we go. how the puppet walks. So one of them
Right.
is for sassiness, one of them is for bounciness, and the other one is for arm vigor. So if I just let this one go, not much arm vigor. They're just a bit of, just a bit
Chill,
of a
relax.
bit of a chill.
Not
Yeah,
too
just having a look
excited.
around. Yeah, I've just gone past Mr. Casey Jones's booth, and I'm not too interested in opposite day 8 and a quarter or whatever. Or if you might say, that is not how I feel as a person. I know that was a bit of a. I'm sorry, Mr. Casey Jones. You know I love you.
He says wow. He says wow.
And a
Yowza.
yowza.
Yowza. Shots.
I feel like I've broken
sass.
a heart.
The
I'm
sass.
so sorry.
The
Sass. I am quite sassy. The sassiness
Yeah.
doesn't come out until I'm on stream. I feel like it's a genuinely a medical condition.
He's normally Jamie's normally very kind and sweet and caring, but maybe it's just something about Mr. Casey Jones that really brings out
On a really fundamental level, it just irks
Yeah.
me. That's absolutely. I
Irks
mean,
you.
that's absolutely
Oh,
not the case. But
what
I
a
feel like
question.
playing
What
that.
a word. What a word. Irks.
Irks. It's a good word, isn't it? So
is.
yeah, sorry. I'm just going to before I get too out of control with this, I'm just going to demonstrate that it has like different walk cycles. This one's moving around a bit. It's a bit of a sassy walk. Can you see that? The shoulders going and everything.
Yeah, it's got some attitude. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, look at that, man. So this one's like, yeah, bit. I came here to get my steps in on the pedometer or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get your 10,000 in. Right, what's now for a lot of these? I'm going to be like, I wonder what this does. Just to find out. Let's go into the keyframe. That wasn't. Oh, there we go. So that one is shoe color. Interestingly. So if I keep sort of resetting and playing,
most important of all.
I give all clothes equal footing in this one. Footing.
Hey.
I didn't even think. That's another thing I've noticed about streams. I have more puns than I would have liked.
Yeah.
I say liked. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone is saying that you've got no labels, Jamie.
I'm so sorry, but I'm also not, because it's my microchip. Get over yourself. I'm joking.
Whoa.
I'm joking, of course.
Wow.
That is one thing.
I do apologise for this, everybody. I do apologise. It's absolutely
just straight up fire. All right.
Crazy. It's straight up fire.
I think it's quite organised myself, like compared to my usual microchips that have like
Craziness.
I mean, normally
back to the llama.
some keyframes would be over here, just and that'd be like down there or whatever. I think it's quite tidy, and I do agree that I should do labels because, like, what does this even do? Like, it's basically guesswork, isn't it? Just
yeah.
But I do know that these ones at the bottom. Yeah, this one is for whether it's wearing a hat or not. It is. Look at that.
Which some people would argue is more important than the shoe colour.
Well, those people. I mean, we could start a fight off in the chat, couldn't we? Like, shoes or hat?
Yeah,
to
shoes or hat. Name your fighter. Yeah,
exactly. Shoes or hat. That must be like one of the worst fighting games ever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah. Shoe versus hat. Let's bring the pain.
Hats. Yeah, bring it. Hashtag.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry. Yeah. Just keep getting off track. My goodness.
Can we randomise Jamie to a less sassy one?
Oh yeah. Actually, can we do that? Because what's yeah, what's going on with this? Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. Other things are randomised. Whether or not the puppet has a ponytail, a hair, what colour the hair is as well. That's another one. But the most fun I had with this was the randomisation of the movement. So, yeah, there's another awful microchip. Sorry.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry, everyone.
Look at that, everyone. Rip into his microchip.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Especially you, Casey Jones. Go on.
Yeah, now it's your chance. Now's your chance to.
You've earned this one.
Yeah. Yes, Dennis, I agree. Yeah. Horrible. But anyway, yeah. So what this does. I'm going to do this like really quickly. And they're good for holding a constant signal, so nothing really breaks. All these gates detect which corner you're facing. We've got two different. Technically, there are 4 corners, but we've got 2 different ones that force a change in direction because that feels more efficient to me. And the keyframes just change the value on a value slider, and then it tells this follower, sorry, look at rotator with a combiner input, which it's really hard to explain, but basically you've got like the X value and the Z value. Obviously you want to have a Y value because you're not making the puppet go up in space or anything like that. And it tells it what direction to look at. So if I press that, and we can see that the direction changes when I go here. So when it hits a new trigger zone, oh, there we go. There's also kind of a buffer there as well. So there's like a bit of a timer that sort of it adds a bit of more like humanness to the puppet. I know that I tried to keep it as like efficient as possible, but like there's certain other things too, like a variation of the puppet speed. So there's a signal generator that adds like a speed to its speed. So it's like it's not like a constant speed. It sort of gravitates between 6.5 and 7.5, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. And you can kind of see when you look at it, it's not like a constant moving speed. Just tiny things like that, just to try and make it not boring robots. Not saying robots are boring. I probably sparkled a bit there too as well.
No,
Chat's going rife.
It definitely added an element to it. Like, I think as soon as the puppets were in there, we were like, oh wow, yeah, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, it was really like bland beforehand when there was nothing there, especially with when you try it with Ed's audio, which I'm going to show off as well because it's really cool. It just doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same. It's nice to have that kind of interactivity, even if it isn't really interactive, just to know that there are other people there, even if they're not people. It's kind of a weird distinction to make, but it adds to the atmosphere of the sort of games convention feel, I guess.
Yeah. Johnny asked, did we release the random bystander puppet? No, we didn't.
We didn't, but could we do that? Is that a thing we could do? Because I think Tap Giles wants to optimize it for me, and that would be amazing if we could.
I guess we could, right? Unless we're going to use it. We can find out if we could release it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
We'll find out for you.
Let me find this. See all these like variables and stuff that have popped up at the top. I had to leave these open for when we went and did like all of the 43 scenes. I had to remix each one. I had to make sure that the previous scene was like this one's 38. I had to make sure that the text for the previous one said 37 and the text of the next one said 39. But I also had to make sure that the current variable was 38 so that it could check if the next one was 39 and then to send you to that room. And the previous one is 37 to send you back to that one, and the last hole that you had been to, so it could check them and put you at the correct side, which I then found out you could just use a controller sensor, and put like a name on it, and then you wouldn't have to bother with that kind of stuff. So we're all learning things here, but and the next, that's right, I was going to show off Ed's really cool ambience chip.
Yes.
Which was really amazing. I'm just going to get these. Oop. So I'm not sure if people can hear that because it's quite. Maybe I can bump up the volume a little bit. Oh, they're already up. But it selects like one of these sounds at random, which is just like different like Dreamwalk music that we had. Yeah, there was, I think it was like a recording or something, and then like a signal generator that sort of keeps it on between 30 and 50 seconds and then like goes to a new one in between that time by pulsing it on or off on this signal manipulator. See, I was learning stuff from Ed's Microchips as well. It was like crazy. But yeah, like all the sounds of the talking and stuff like that was really cool too. It's a really nice extra touch on DreamsCom.
Yeah, again, it added a part. Added just a whole other level to it.
Yeah, the sound's like incredible. Right, what else should we look at? Should we take a look at like? Do you have anything in mind? Like I can just idle and look at.
No, I don't mind. If anyone's got any questions about DreamsCom stuff, let us know.
Yeah, but, sure. Just ask us.
Where were you going to go next?
Well, I was going to go straight into the stage that we had for the stream. that we
Yes,
had.
of course. Oh, yes,
Of
of course.
course.
Cool. Let's look
Now,
because we've never actually looked at any of that.
yeah, true. I'm just trying to look for the actual element that we had. I've got so much nonsense here. So many things. Don't search for it either.
Yeah, I
I
do that. I'm
will.
like, you could easily search for it and you'd be fine. You'd be fine, but you want to find it, don't you?
Yeah, just as a peace offering, I'm going to go into the opposite scene that we had
Yeah, nice, nice.
with the fez that we gave to Abby, and we used all the correct elements as well. It was really cool to sort of like keep that style as much as
Yeah,
we could. But yeah, this was a nice scene to do. A bit of trickery. I should probably play through it just so we can like. This is what we
actually see
did.
it happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen this for so long.
Before we give the next reveal away,
Our memories.
this next trailer is sponsored
Oh
by
man.
Episode. Those who pop the top will never want to stop.
And with that said, it's time to move ahead.
So yeah, if people can't remember,
Let's take a look.
DreamsCom was two parts, and there was this awesome showcase live stream that was completely made in Dreams, featured animated puppets and Abby and myself, that Jamie and Dave Campbell,
And Pablo as well. It was
and Pablo as well.
Pablo
Yes.
did a lot of great animation for us as well, which is really
and
nice.
with his lighting was awesome.
Yeah, his lighting fixes.
It just
Yeah,
changed everything, didn't it?
yeah. He was like, Jamie, everything looks pink. I was like, okay, you
Yeah.
can fix it, and he fixed it in like 10 minutes. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was so good. And
It's
yeah,
super
the whole
crazy.
thing was made in Dreams. The whole thing was
Made in Dreams.
edited in post, but
Yes,
the
it was.
whole stage was made in Dreams. Like,
Yeah,
so
mostly in
so
dreams.
what are we looking at? This is the stage set, isn't it?
Yeah, the stage set that we had, and the elevator, which was just a recolor of the one that you get at the start of the game. It's like one of the first prizes you get.
Yeah.
That you see in all of the tutorials. Yeah, I think when I was making this, it was I had like the game box in one of my hands, and I was just like looking at it and going, "Does that look right?" Yeah, just trying to capture that. Yeah, so like quite a lot of cool little things that I just added. Some text displays that have that sort of like lens flare kind of look at it, but it's also a bit painterly, which is quite fun to do. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's much else to say about this one. It's just like,
really, no.
here it is. Here's the stage. There it is.
Like just to prove that it actually worked.
Yeah.
And existed in game, and it was so cool to see it all. Like I remember, like for a while, like the stage didn't actually exist. You just had like the initial like animations, didn't you? And
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Cool to see it all
Yeah.
come to life, and
Yeah. Also, there is an impact sensor on the sign because it was just a really quick thing that I wanted to do. I'll just play it and then you can see.
Yeah.
It just makes a little tinny noise when my sign falls off, as I wanted it to do. Here it comes. Oh, and it's broken. I just thought it was a good touch to have. Every other sign is perfectly fine, but mine
apart from yours,
blew up or whatever.
That's self-depreciating.
It is, yeah. It's a bit
have.
of fun. Bit of fun.
He had an ego at the beginning of the stream, but now he's coming back down to earth, throwing his phone on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, and
Yep. So it was like, how many scenes in total was it? Like,
oh, let me check. For the stream,
yeah.
the Rake VR. We've got the Rake VR here.
Yeah. How did you do the Rake VR? Like, what did you? Because obviously the Rake VR was made
pre-VR.
Without pre-VR.
Pre-VR. It was, yeah. This is the main character of the Rake VR. It's a red box with a camera on it.
Damn.
I know, right? It's hey, you're getting the swear words out now. I can't even say heck. Sorry, I can't even say the H word.
The H word. I said the D word.
Get which D word? No, don't go there. Right. Right. I'm gonna go into play mode. So, one thing I did in quite a lot of these is like add a buffer because obviously a lot of this is going to be edited in post. So we could then like crop it, and then we've got like our proper, just a raw cut video.
And this was like such a little treat for the community members watching, because for the wider people watching DreamsCom, they have no idea what this was.
No,
For
exactly.
those of
Yeah,
you that
yeah.
were in early, were there beta?
Beta.
Was it beta? Was it beta?
Was it beta?
The rake? Or was it early
Yes.
access?
It was beta. Yeah, it was the first thing that I properly made in Dreams.
Yes.
Properly made. It was a rip.
Properly made.
Properly done.
So all it was a camera simulating VR, wasn't it?
It was, and you can kind of see that on the timeline. It was just really quick and basic. A bit of a camera shaker on there. I did a vignette, so it looks like proper VR. It was absolutely no proper VR. It was anything but. Originally, I had it was like you can see it looking around now.
There we go.
My very basic protagonist. There we are. Yeah. Originally, it was going to be completely recorded, but then I wanted someone else to come in and do the recording with like proper equipment, so I had to like actually do an animated block moving everywhere, because then I realised they couldn't possibly do that with my setup, so I had to like get rid of all of the custom logic that I had and put this one together. We should have a look at some more scenes that we had. Quite a few.
Necromancer asks, "Can we see J plus B's LBP pin system?" But obviously But have you done anything similar in?
Have I done anything since then? I think from the last time I shut it off, no. I think we did a stream, didn't we, where I kind of like mentioned how it was sort of done.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I could show it off later on, like after, post stream, like at 6:01 post. I knew that was coming something.
Yeah, you heard that. I heard it. I took the chance. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Tom. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine.
So where are we going to go after that? So we've had a look at the stages. We've looked at the show floor. We've looked at your polygonal llama.
Polygonal llama, yeah, exactly. I was looking in. I just remembered that we had the Dreamwalk system that we had.
Yeah,
do you remember,
of course.
Apart from like all my music, get rid of all my music out there. Yeah.
Your randomization that you made.
My randomization.
Dreamwalk, that was very clever.
Yeah, that takes some explaining, I think. Although probably not. It's probably like really simple. Everyone else is just like, oh please, I did that on my first day of the Dreams beta or whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to show off the map view of Dreamwalk now, and then you can. That's a bit different to the last one. Oh yeah, because I edited this to get rid of all of the scenes that we weren't using. Maybe this one's a bit different. There we go. Look at that.
There it is.
That's the one we had. And yeah, so we had randomized scenes in Dreamwalk, which was really
Look at
cool.
those wires go.
They're like fighting. They're fighting for the position. It's like, no, I want to be on. Yeah, I want to be on this one. Or yeah, is it mad? Yeah, so I'm just going to show off how that was kind of done. Go back. I'm out. Right, where's it? Oh, it's good. I was so happy.
There you go. There it is.
There it is. Right. Oh, brace yourself. Right. The Dreamwalk selector. So this was yes, the wires becoming self-aware. That's all you want to see in a stream, isn't it? That's all you want to see. Right. Yeah, exactly. This might take a while to remember what I actually did on here, but as far as I can tell. Yeah. All right. So I put in a binary system, so it would convert a number to a certain binary number, so it'd be like 0000, and then at the end like 1, and then that would be like, oh yeah, you've been to the first one, and then it reads it, then it randomly selects one of these doorways at random, and then it sends the updated binary back to decimal using this system, I think, here, and then it takes you to the next walk, and then at the end of that walk it takes you back to this, and it goes, oh, you've been to that one too, let's find another one for you to go to. Yeah, it's it's fairly simple. I think when you get your head around like how to convert decimal to binary in Dreams and the other way around, because the rest of it is just like, oh right, that's that number. So you must have been here, here, and here. We're going to put you in this one, save it, and then off you go to your next place. And you can see that if I go back to the map view, if I can find it, everything disappears. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. There we are. Right. Edit. Right. So you can see with each one, like this is one reason that we asked people to like add the doorways and stuff, so that we could plug in. I mean, you can't really see these ones because they're all over the place, but this one like has the output of one. So the doorway would take you to the first scene of this particular Dreamwalk, and when you're finished with that, like it will have sent a variable, and then when you come back from it, it's like it checks the variable again, and it's like, all right, you've been to remix of the Sacred Forest by Dabialo. Sorry if I got your name wrong. I apologise. And then there's like an output doorway, an exit that takes you back to, like in the midst of these struggling wires, there is definitely an input. You can kind of see it, and all of the wires lead back to this one. And then at the end, when it's absolutely certain that you've been to every single one of these scenes, and it goes, all right, you've been to all of them. We're going to shoot you back to the main menu now. So yeah, it's. I mean, it's like simple logic, but like I really wanted it to be efficient. I didn't want it to read too many variables, and I also wanted a bit of a challenge. So I just made it like one variable per Dreamwalk in the end, I think. And I really enjoyed this. I'm looking back at this and I'm thinking we should do another one. We should do another one.
Yeah, man,
please.
definitely do another Dreamwalk. We could do. Oh my goodness, we could do a winter one.
Winter Dreamwalk.
Winter.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's definitely do that.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll do a winter. Let's do a winter one.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
We'll obviously have. Well, there'll be a big end of year project that we're working on. Obviously, is going to be but we will hopefully have time. Let's try and see if we can do a Dreamwalk. Oh, there we go. Sorry, my microphone was a bit close.
Hello, Tom.
Not very. Hello. Did you not hear me?
I heard you whispering a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, he's back."
Sorry,
He's back.
Oh, it's because I had taken a drink of water and hadn't realised I had not put it back on my mouth.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's do a winter one. We'll obviously be working on the MPs around that time, but we can definitely fit. I'm sure we can fit in a walk.
I would love to fit in a walk.
In a winter wonderland.
I mean, that's the thing. We oh, nice. Yeah, we've already got the foundations of the walk, so it would just be a matter of putting the scenes in, surely. I love how we're really in with the community now. We're just like, right, we're going to do this.
We're going to do this.
You just do your scenes or whatever.
Yeah, let's see if we'll try and make it happen. If not, we'll definitely do a Dreamwalk next year.
Yes.
Cam was asking how long did Dreamwalk take to put together? Not like and your randomizer. It didn't actually take you that long, did it? I think
not really.
Did I think at one point you were like, right, be right back, and then you came back to me.
There it is. Right, yeah, here it is. From the initial thought of having a Dreamwalk, which was just such an awesome moment, because I remember you were just like, Jamie, I've got this amazing idea, by the way. You know, it's just I'm going to do like a massive walk. I'm going to link them all together. It's going to be brilliant. I was like, yeah, Tom, let's do that. And you're like, oh right, can we do like a example Dreamwalk or a template Dreamwalk? And I sort of went off, used the community assets. Sorry, it was what assets did I use? Was it like the Welcome Garden kit or something?
You used the Welcome Garden kit, but you also used, I think you only used the Welcome Garden kit actually.
Yeah, I think I did.
We were also like, oh, we've just released this kit. we can show it off. We
can show it off. Yeah, that was a really cool idea, and I just sort of like threw it together in like 10-15 minutes or something before my lunch break, and I was like, there you go, Tom. And then, they really don't take long to put together because it's mainly like with a lot of these events, it's just people doing the work for us. I know that sounds terrible for us, but we're sort of curating like this huge experience, and it's really cool to see the community come together like that. So it's no big deal. No big deal on our part, really. It's
no big deal. And as a VR Dreamwalk would be super cool to do on the side too.
That's an interesting thing, isn't it? It's an interesting idea. I really like that.
Well, I think Dreamwalk was one of the things we were like, oh, let's see if, I mean, it might just work in VR. Like, or did you try it?
I did actually, yeah, because it was the day after the VR launch, and I thought, hang on a minute, and I went into
Yeah.
because you can play your own creations in VR, and I went into the Dreamwalk, and I was looking around, I was like, wow, this would be really cool if you could just look everywhere, and like it was
Yeah.
really nice with Dreamwalk, that you could just like move the analog stick and be like, oh wow, there's a tree, there's that thing, there's a giant
Yeah.
crystal floating in space. And it'd be really nice to have just like that kind of helmet movement, I suppose, just to
Yeah.
really make it that
Actually,
much more
just walk
immersive.
around.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I love how we're just like making plans now, just like yeah, let's do that as well. But I think
Ah.
it's genuinely like yeah, just like really
Well,
easy for us to do.
yeah, we've got something like if we can't do something this year, we'll do something next year. Woodsense just
Absolutely.
suggested a community advent calendar. Now that is a great idea.
Oh, I love
And I
that.
remember, do you remember last year, Pig Detectives advent
Pig
calendar?
Detective Advent Calendar, that was
Shout
brilliant.
out
I
to Seb
absolutely,
and
I
Lofty.
remember waiting patiently
Every
for
day,
each and every.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like there it is, there's a new
yeah.
one. Brilliant.
Because I think it happened in the morning, didn't it? And we were like, I think there was one day when it didn't, and we were all like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Right. Sorry, I just saw the Insomniac gift that we did. You
Oh
know.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Now, everyone gets to
This
see
thing.
what my gifts look
Oh
like close
yes.
up. Yeah, I mean it was. I'm not an animator by any take on the word. So, I mean,
This is great though.
you find out that when you do gifts and stuff like that, that you genuinely don't have to make as much as you think you do, because
No.
the animations are so contained. I'm just going to go into play mode. I mean, you can see immediately we do square gifs, so that we don't
Yeah.
actually have to do the sides, and you can see like those
Ah.
floating arms of like what are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, so yeah, I suppose that's one perk of doing like the square gifts. You can cut off quite a lot of the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, why am I even showing this off? It's terrible.
It's so good.
Get off of
I
my
love the
screen.
gifts are so silly. They're just so
They
silly,
are, yeah,
but they're so much fun. They're so
yeah,
much fun.
exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. If
Right, is
anyone
there
has any
anything
more
else?
questions,
Yeah, I was
just
gonna say if there's anything else you want to show off, we can. If anyone's got any questions about stuff that we've
yeah,
done
yeah, happy
on
to.
social media or in events, let us know. If not, we will wrap up today.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll be back on Thursday for a
Thursday.
good old classic play session. I think we're going to have Ma and Lisa joining us
Oh,
on the stream on
nice.
Thursday, which is going to be really,
Very
really
cool.
cool.
Wow.
Peacecraft says, I have a crush on you. We have a crush on you too. We love you lots.
It's true. It's mutual. Of course it
Yeah,
is.
it's all things. Wish Dreamwalk. Dorian says, wish Dreamwalk maps were like microchips and could place wire nodes. Also choose where the doorways are instead of them auto spinning about. I think even them two rigs would help a lot.
Yeah, I totally agree. Actually, that's a really good point. We'll definitely bring that up because it would make it so much
Yeah.
easier to do massive community events like
Yeah,
Dreamwalk,
definitely.
of course. I
Why
just
the
found
message show us
the
more secrets? Can't remember.
more secrets. I've got a kind of a good one. This is the
Show
the
us.
intro to DreamsCom. Do you remember the assembly
The draw.
kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play this because yeah, it's just really fun.
Show us.
Yeah, like I remember handing this over to David Campbell, and he was like, "Just say no more," and then he just did the rest of it, and he looked at me. He was like, what have you even
Yeah.
done? This is incredible." But yeah,
Oh,
the
it's so
first
good.
thing I did was that sort of dumb pencil thing that you saw at the start there,
Yeah, man.
where I'll see if I can actually find, because it's been so long since I've touched these. Yeah, like I had. Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna play it and then just zoom in on bits of it because it's quite fun. And you can see like how everything's moving around, but yeah, I had the paint strokes dependent on the position of the pencils, and then that is a really fun effect to do. If you haven't done that before,
Oh, it's so satisfying.
yeah, with the cuboids popping up in place. If you haven't done that before, I would very much suggest just having a bit of fun with that. Just put a keyframe on a cuboid and then have it like. How did I do it on this one actually? That's a interesting point. the center of the stage. I think I just had it so that there's a trigger zone that's like increasing in size, but the tag output goes to the keyframe. So the zone's moving, and then one by one they sort of pop up. I did that exact same thing for Cast Your Mind Back to the impies. Do you remember the recenter your imp interstitial?
Yes.
And at the end,
Yes. How could we forget?
exactly, at the end, all the imps come together to make a massive explosion. It's like, recenter your imp.
Yeah.
And that uses the exact same thing. I think it's on this microchip, but I have no idea. It is. I think. I don't actually know. I might have been lying there. I can actually do that really quickly now. I don't know why I'm searching for it when I can just do it. Oh, I've leveled up.
Hey.
253. That's nowhere near Bukuro-chan.
Yeah, he reached
My
500,
goodness.
didn't he, the other day?
Yeah, what a legend. Like,
Amazing.
and it shows as well. Like, you've seen Bukuro-chan's stuff.
Their
Like,
work
it's.
is just...
I wish I could. Oh, you know what I mean? Just to do the behind the scenes of Bukuro-chan's levels, the massive sort of like kaiju robot things.
Yeah, man. Oh, so good.
Incredible. I'm trusting that I know what I'm doing. I'm just letting my brain go on autopilot. I hope I do. Otherwise, I don't really know what would happen otherwise.
It's going to be really awkward.
Yikes! That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's another cool thing. The springiness. Just adding a bit of springiness. It's fun. Add it to everything. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. Do not do the things I say to do.
Who is the streamer you're mentioning? How do we spell it? Bukuro-chan is spelled. I'm going to put the links to that in Dream's profile.
Good idea. Yeah.
It's ORO, but let me just send you to their Dream's profile because their work is incredible. And
Well, I bet that's a really good point. Yeah, but do they like as much stuff as Toronto Mayor?
No.
Have you ever had notifications from Toronto Mayor? I've had a lot.
No, but I have seen Toronto Mayor's activity.
They like so many things. They're wonderful. It's just so nice, isn't it?
A real champion.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, following 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Very good.
Yeah, amazing. What am I doing? Increasing the zone size, of course I am. I wonder if I can do this. I hope I can. Zone size up equals the zone size. Overwrite and then add to it. Yay, I did it. I did the thing that I said I was going to do.
Well done, sir.
Thank you. Right, now, so it's going to detect a tag. Let's give it a nice name. Pop up. A lot of thought went into that one.
Pop up.
Pop up. That's why it's detecting pop up. So gradually the zone size increases, and when it detects that, it pops up. I'm going to have to keep resetting it. I'm going to turn off the calculator actually, because that's silly of me. Add a bit more springiness to it actually, just to see what kind of wobble it gets to the sculpt.
What a serious
Because I turned it off, I'm silly. Right, try that again. Live with all the bloopers. Right.
Yeah, you can tell this is live.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tom.
Jeez.
Jeez, man. Right, I'm just going to do like a grid of them, kind of like that, and see if that. Yeah. So they should. Are they all popped up automatically? What am I doing? Oh, it's because it's going. What am I even doing? Are they even popped up? They're not. Fine, brilliant. I can power this on. So it should increase, and they should gradually pop up. But one pops up. What are you doing? This is terrible.
What's that about?
You know what? Trust me, it works.
It does. It does.
It absolutely does.
Because it works in the final thing.
It just works. It totally works. Yeah, I wasn't even planning on doing this. But anyway, yeah, let's delete the evidence. And don't look at the VOD afterwards, because it's lying to you or something.
They got it. Everyone got it.
Thank you.
What a way to end the stream.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gradually doing. I'm doing like audio previews of the No Idea music. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, we believe you, Jamie. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
with
you.
that, we will call it a day.
We shall.
Call it a day today. Thank you, Jamie, very much. Thank you, chat, for all
Thank
your
you for
love.
persevering.
Yes, thank you for putting up with Jamie's just absolute
recklessness.
recklessness. That's a good
Apologise. Thank you.
Also, Matt, sorry that you've just arrived. You'll be
Sorry.
able to catch up with the stream as soon as we're finished. If not, we will be back on Thursday at 5 p.m. BST. The clocks haven't gone back yet, have they? It's the end of this month.
Not quite yet. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
So I don't have to change my time zone. We shall see you on Thursday. We hope you have a good week. Love you lots. Stay safe. Stay healthy. See you on Thursday. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you very much for having me. Bye, everyone. Bye. See you Thursday. Bye. I'm nearly out. I'm trying to stop the broadcast. There we go.